G'day guys, and welcome back to another episode of Panther Press, and it's a special one today. It's been a big week in cricket, Nate.
Definitely, massive week, 4 wins. So
4 wins, 4 premierships.
Times.
Now we'll jump straight into it. So we had 4 teams through the grand final this week, with the ones obviously playing next or this following week coming. And so we started off with the 16s. We started off with the 18s on the Friday night, or Friday, with old Nosey in his 85th game of cricket for the year.
Yeah, and super coach Donga.
So. Yeah, and Donga, geez, old nervous Donga. Rolled them for 97, I think it was, on the Thursday night. Yes. And then, it was just rock up and you win on Friday night. So
94, actually.
94. 97 would have been.
One down they passed.
One down. So that got us off to a flyer down here at Eildon. And then we rolled into the 16s on the Saturday morning. And
also rolled them for 97. That's where you've got the 97.
Yeah, that's true. So the 90s. So we've rolled them and won the 16s. So
Bolts boys had 2 premierships to their name straight up.
Yeah, I know that.
And then we moved into the 4s.
Yep.
Well, we'll go back there actually. So Lockie's hit 59 not out. Daniel's son has got 5 for, plays in the Box Hill.
Yeah, this is the 18s.
So this is the 18s.
Yep.
Harry 2 and Lockie 1 for as well. And then in the 16s, Lockie's got 4 for 11 off 6, and Jaden Ribeiro has got 2 for 15 off 5. So batting, they made not much. They spread it out and took 5 of them together.
Yep.
So we'll jump to the 4s now. This is the Freddie's 4s, the great man retiring.
Oh, geez, it's nearly been all about Freddie this week, hasn't it?
This year. He started off by getting his own award, and now he's moved this week into making sure everyone knew that he was retiring. So well done on a great career. And then it was just all about him, wasn't it, from there on? So, which we'll see later on in the show. So, but we'll go into that one. They've rolled Upway for 127 and passed it 5 down. Chrissy Eildon, 51 not.
Another one.
Fantastic. Hits the winning runs. Probably fitting, seeing he's been their best bat all year.
Yeah, by a mile, yeah.
Yep, by a mile, yeah. Fred. Jaden, again, also support for him, has got 27. Our man, Toby Colbert, has gone in with the wickets, got 3 for 11 off 14.
Yeah, he's been good all year, hasn't he?
He's been great. Fred brought himself on.
Oh, yeah.
3-part celebration.
He's hard to watch.
3 for 20 off 13. He's been saying he's just sharing the love around all year. Gets the grand final day, me day. He's tried to get the best on ground award.
Yeah. And
he's bowled himself 13 overs and got 3 for 20. So, and then Jaden again jumps in with the ball, 1 for 13 off 10. So
now I think Freddie's sort of had to retire because he's run up from his bowling just slowly got slower and slower and shorter, and it's going to come down to just a one-step roll the arm over these days. So if he went any slower, he'd be bowling backwards. And it's about time he's retired.
Well done, Fred, anyway. So we'll see you a bit later. Then into the seconds, went up the hill, underdogs, as you would say.
Yeah, it would be underdogs.
There is no real underdogs when it comes to a granny. You've both got something to win. So they've gone out, batted first, 264.
Not bad.
Great score. Lockie Tibbs, 86. Zach Clark, 38. And Tuna, 45. A few of the other boys chipped in. Yeah, with a couple of 20s and stuff like that. Then Cooper obviously didn't get stuff with the bat, so he decided to grab the ball.
Yep.
That's what happens when you win all the awards. And he's got 5 for 85 off 25. He's done a Fred there and just bowled himself.
Yeah, he's
it's fantastic. And then Clarkey, he's had a great final series. He's turned around and got 3 for 24 off 10. And the big wicket at the end there in the last over when they reset the over. He's fantastic.
A bit of drama.
And Kynan also always good. 1 for 24 off 10 has rolled Monbulk for 237. So that's a great
win, especially who put Kyle in hospital? Someone's put him in hospital.
Has he?
He's been in hospital all week with torn adductor or something like that.
I think his old age has just done that to him.
Yeah, well, I think he shot off for a single and he's torn something off the bone. But
he definitely dropped Tuna. Just let him know about that. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I missed that one.
So I think he was on 9. So you do the maths. Hey, Kyle.
Watch him from the hospital bed and you get stuck in. Give him a kick while he's down.
I'm not sure. I don't know. I just heard that. So someone dropped that information across my desk. So I thought I'd mention it. So,
right. No, it's a good win. Great win. So, it sets it up for a big week this week with the ones playing in the grand final here at Eildon Park. Yeah,
well, also Cooper has legged it. He was meant to come on and get his Panther press medal. So after a fantastic year, so hopefully he's down.
Yep.
We'll get a photo with him, his medal.
Yeah, I was actually messaged Trev Jones during the week. Trev and Chezza, they're usually down here with the pom-poms screaming on the fence in the final series, but unfortunately won't be able to make it. So I've pulled his hat out of the cupboard tonight.
Yeah.
He said get a few more winning signatures on it after the game, so
that's fantastic.
Hopefully we can do that.
Added a few on there this weekend.
Yeah.
Last weekend. So.
No, it's good. So we'll probably roll into that Panther press medal now. We're going to interview Coop, but he's ducked off.
So he's won it.
Yeah, so he's won it by how many
I think
votes?
It was 2 votes or something.
2 votes. Yeah. He's beaten me by 2 votes. So well done, Cooper.
So we've got do we have our first guest? Which one are we going with?
Well, should we just bring them on together?
Oh, it's up to you. You're the host.
All right. Well, let's go with the coach first. We'll go with the coach, Sudsy. He's been waiting patiently over there. Well, welcome, Sudsy.
Thanks, guys. Thanks for having me. I've got a bit to live up to. I was told I wasn't funny enough after my first appearance on this, so I've got a bit to do.
That was also feedback.
So it might kick off. I think, Tate, what have you got under here?
I've got a bit.
Can you get that out for me?
Boys, we've all got medals, don't we, boys? So my first one for the weekend, obviously, helped the Twos to a premiership this year, and just ended up with a medal. So we're just practicing with one of these.
Just fell around your neck Sunday.
Wait,
I'll add that down there.
Just add that to the fines.
I actually forgot I was wearing it.
You haven't taken it off, have we?
No, it's been a bit of a hiatus after your real boring first stint. But
started off strong.
We've got you back on here. It's been sort of a long year, but everything you sort of set out to do, or clubs sort of set out to do, is sort of come off now. Get this into the grand final, and what are your thoughts about the year?
Yeah, it's been a pretty long one. I was working out with Tuna tonight. I think we had 6.5 weeks off. Yeah. Was our break after last season before we started with all the young boys working out of Eastern Indoor, doing some coaching stuff. So it's been a bloody long season, but particularly for those boys that were doing that, Tibbs, Tuna, Kynan, Geordie, getting the rewards on the weekend. Yeah, Morgie, it was bloody outstanding just to see their smiles on their faces for what's been a lot of work for them. And, obviously still having Noah and Bull to go out again this weekend to a part of that as well, and, have a chance at grabbing on as well. So it's bloody awesome. But, it's been a great year for the club, 4 flags. Definitely. From 4 grannies, and hoping to make it 5 from 5 this week.
Yep. Yeah, definitely. It's been a journey. Like you said, you say we had 6 weeks break from training.
Oh, you and I didn't have a break at all.
We haven't had a break at all. So it's been good fun.
Yeah, it's all worth it when you get a medal, boys.
Yeah, very rewarding.
Definitely. Yeah. So.
No. What else? You got some questions there, Nath? I thought you had.
No, anything for him. Well, we've already done 10 questions to him this year. So I'm also talking about more your coaching and all that kind of stuff, and
it's been a lot of fun. Yeah. It's funny. I think a couple of times I've said to you, it was almost easier when you're losing. Yeah. Or getting flogged.
Yeah.
But no, it's been very rewarding this year, and the success that the clubs had on and off the field has really, made it worth it. Worth those late nights, worth, the 1,000 phone calls on a Friday, trying to fix things or, negotiate with people, all that kind of stuff. So, it all comes down to this weekend and, reaping the rewards from that. So, a lot of blokes put a lot of hard work in to get to where we are now. So looking forward to, paying that back to the club this week.
Definitely. It has been a bit of a journey, hasn't it? Like we've seen it from last year to this year, from, trying to build that winning culture to actually building a winning culture. You can see the difference in it, and it's been it's been a great journey so far.
Yeah, blokes are walking around with a little bit of a strut. The younger blokes knowing their game now and putting in countless hours. And you've only got to look at the twos numbers that we had tonight down at training when they're not even playing this week. They've been on the beers all weekend and rocked up tonight just to bowl to us and give throwdowns. It really shows the direction we're going as a club. So it's great.
That looks good. Now it's been had fun in selection this year.
Yeah, it's been a lot challenging. I think, you kind of touched on it a little bit too. We went from 4 teams last year and it was who could we convince to play a game towards the back end of the year to, real competition for spots.
All the way to the fifths.
Yeah, 100%. We're to the point where we're having, the fourths and fifths each week, had 13 players and, blokes are missing out on a game. So, it was a good problem to have. Stressful at times, not going to lie. A lot of phone calls, but obviously having support from Hicksy, Cam, Marlowe, and fucking Cole Scott has done an absolute power of work behind the scenes as well. So it's been a good little group of blokes there just to bounce ideas off and get the ball rolling on it each week.
Yeah, definitely. It's a lot different to calling people to play the game versus
Dropping
having to tell dropping
100%.
people. Yeah, it's different challenges. So.
Now, all right, let's move on to the grand final this week and your predictions. You have done pretty well coming on and getting sort of 2 weeks in and over when we sort of need it.
Golden arm, as they call you.
Are you looking for, probably a 5 and like an 80 or something this week? Is that what you're predicting?
I've never had a fifer, so might be the week. I've got a hat trick, yeah. Put that in the fig jam.
Yeah, I'll just have that. We could lead him onto something on the front over.
Look, it is what it is. I think I think with the bowling lineup, that we've got, with yourself, Zachy, Bull, Marlowe, Cam, I'd love to get a couple of cheeky overs, but the talent's there where I might not even need to touch the ball. So
my ball's still stuck in the roof.
Yeah,
they pan it up there. The ball's stuck.
I think Cody's leg's still on the roof too. So.
Yeah, actually, that's another thing. Guys, so if everyone's got a spare ladder they can bring down, just might have to get some of the balls off the roof and those me hit there this year. So.
Just pan it.
And with the batting as well, I think the batting has been great all year. So if I do get to chip in, hopefully it's real late in the day, and I can come out and kind of go run a ball kind of stuff. But the talent's there at the top of the order to set a big total.
I think that's with the batting and the bowling this year. Everyone sort of chipped in. If someone's had a bad day, someone else has taken up the slack. So it's
I think that's been the pleasing thing is the when you really map out our wickets and our runs across the year, there's such a good spread of blokes that have just been chipping in all year. We've had Dave Sitter, a couple of hundreds and all that sort of stuff, but overall it's been the blokes have really played their part. And you and I had a chat the other night and just going through every bloke, and there's been moments where someone has taken the game and stood up and won a game pretty much off their own back. So everyone's had a great year, and really looking forward to capping it off this weekend with hopefully another win.
Definitely.
All
right, mate.
All right. What predictions this week?
I'm going to go where we'll get the win and McNally best on.
Oh,
all right.
There you go.
We'll have to write that down, Nathan. Next year we'll talk about that.
Yeah.
Was it we get the win and Sudsy best on?
Yeah. But thanks for coming on, mate.
Nice, thanks for
having me.
Good luck
this week. Hopefully.
Thanks for having me.
Seriously.
All right, and then we'll move straight into. We had the coach. Now we'll have Hicksy, the captain, who's going to come on. He's been asking to come on all year, so we better get him on.
I dropped one F too.
Yeah, sorry. Oh, it's good. Don't worry. I'll drop 15. So.
Welcome, Nathan. Welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me.
Mate, we're going to get right to the point. Who's your sponsor?
RH Paving and Landscaping, who is actually my sponsor for this season, and still waiting for him to pay the club. He hasn't come down, and so little brother, pay your dues, mate. Come on.
We'll get into it.
We've been plugging you all year. Come on, mate.
Oh God.
Now, how you thought the year's gone, mate? You enjoyed the year coming back down to the club?
Yeah, obviously it's pretty good coming back to your club you've been playing at since you were 9 till I think about 27. So a lot of memories, you know, having a chat with you and Suds and Smiley, sort of about the comeback, and blokes that I've been friends with since I was like 10 or 11 years old is pretty special, and it's been nice to just get back around everyone and enjoy myself and contribute and, you know, start building that culture back to where I think this club's going to be going. So it's great.
That's awesome. So this is not unfamiliar territory for you for the last few years, this weekend, really. So what's your thinking behind it all, especially with more so the younger kids that probably haven't played in a final before, or just, you know, what's your words of wisdom to them in a way?
I sort of spoke to the group Tuesday night just about how it is. Like, oh God, there's so many cliches and boring things that you can say, but it is just another game. That first team that settles, finds their feet, plays better cricket from the start, normally gets that advantage in that first sort of session. That's probably going to be my message Saturday when we go out there and tackle. And if we can just execute our plan and everything that we've trained for this season, I'm pretty confident that we can put in a good performance. Yeah, that's pretty much all I'll say.
It definitely is like that. It is just another game of cricket.
No, bloody oath.
So
absolutely.
And your thoughts on the year, as in coming back into the club?
Well, yeah, it was a bit of a whirlwind at first. Obviously, like I think I might have been the first one to commit to coming back. Oh, Noah was the first.
It was me, and then everyone wanted.
Right. And then
James, you were waiting to see,
and it was good as well, because sometimes I guess you just sort of pull the trigger on something, make a decision, and then, you know, the ball rolls and phone calls happen, and then I start joining Nath's team, Sudsy's team, and we just sort of reach out to blokes and really start putting together a solid first and second 11. We think that the team's going to have good success. And then after that came the coaching positions, which I feel like's been an absolute luxury this season. Obviously myself, like captaining the first 11, and then Sudsy running everything as the head coach, and then sort of Cam and Nath McNally as like the specialist coaching positions, head with Cole Scott as chairman of selection. It shares the responsibility and doesn't put it on one person, which is great.
Definitely.
Yeah. And now one thing I know, we'll read out the team, but is it true that Noah's been dropped after he ran Menu out in the semi?
Oh, no, we wouldn't do that to the young fella. He batted fantastic last week. I wasn't too happy, as I could imagine you were feeling. But
he was actually the first signing.
Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah,
no,
come on, Nate. Team's going in unchanged. With Lachlan Tibbles as our 12th man.
Oh, beautiful. The wicket keeper.
Which is the wicket keeper. Best fielder in the comp's had the gloves on all season. So
it's incredible.
Oh, that's good. All right, so what about, before we finish up, we've got a prediction for the medal.
Zach Corcoran.
Oh, that's a good one.
No.
Oh, sorry.
No.
So that's a good one.
Yeah.
I'm with you.
Too easy.
Well, thanks for coming on, and hopefully we're doing a little interview after the game or some stage over this weekend, or maybe Mad Monday, and we can get maybe a bit of a drunken interview or something from Hicksy.
Let's not get on the camera after a few. But well done to you guys this year as well, running this. It's been good for a bit of banter and probably pissing a lot of people off, so that's really good too. So
no worries, thanks, mate.
No worries.
See you Saturday.
I'll see you later.
Right, welcome Fred onto the show again.
Thanks, guys.
Did a bit of
Fred, producer.
a little bit of hosting when Nathan's away as well.
How'd it go? The ratings are high, apparently.
That's what come across my desk as well. So,
Got lots of messages saying, who's that redheaded bloke?
This is adding more to why you're on this back on the podcast. So
No, it's good to be here. Fantastic week.
So why we've got Fred on is because last week I nearly handed the Fig Jam of the Year award out to the wrong person. Now, I was very close to handing it out to Marky Alexander last week, and we held our horses, pulled back on it, thought we'll give it one more week, and lucky we did, because you have come home with a wet sail and just... And once you got into the granny and you selected your team, all your teammates turned on you. They started messaging us. and saying, I heard the Fig Jam Award, the Fred on Good Just Asked Me Award was going to head off to Marky. It can't happen. Chrissy Eildon texted us personally saying after he got he was come back into the rooms and Fred was just sitting there watching all his wickets, watching his 3-part celebration, his that was just one.
I don't understand. What's the point of having an award named after you if you don't get the first one?
Well, I'm very glad you've done this. So,
What's the point? I mean, it doesn't make any sense.
well, I just want you to give some. Just go look down there and just say some stuff. Like how good you are.
Domo cost me a $5 in the granny. We dropped one of the covers. We didn't have to bat again. He knows that. We had a chat tonight. He's taken it on board. Yeah.
But this is the kind of stuff I'm talking about. He's only taken 3, and Donga's dropped 1 catch, and it's cost him 5.
Yeah, because I would have taken the fourth.
Where's the other wicket?
I would have taken the last 2 wickets. I should have taken the last 2 wickets. But Donga let us down. So made us bat again. I mean, I must admit, because he didn't take that catch, we would have been, a lot more under the influence a lot earlier. So he stretched the game out. He did the right thing.
So.
Yeah, congratulations.
Thank you very much.
You got the medal too.
Awesome.
Just another one.
I was going to bring. I was going to bring all my medals and be the Mr. T of Eildon Park because that money in it. But
this is brilliant.
Pity the fool. That's my 8th flag and my first Fig Jam. I'm trying to work out if this is better or not. I don't know.
Yeah, I'd say so.
I don't know.
You're going to have an award named after you at this cricket club forever.
That's fantastic.
So we've got a big
grateful.
plaque coming with your face on it. It just hasn't arrived yet. So every year it'll have a big plaque up in the club.
No, it was. My goal, the goal was to celebrate, the wickets. I knew it was going to be on TV. So, the old 3-stage award.
You celebrated, celebrated the run without running the run.
No, I did. I crossed the line.
I hadn't crossed.
But it was actually 4 runs.
Yeah, but you celebrated for the ball.
Yeah, I had to. I ran towards the pavilion. Everyone's supporting us, and I celebrated. I mean, wouldn't you do that?
No, I would. No, yeah. It's the ground's been quite slow. So what I'm getting at is the ball could have pulled up.
No, it was 30 metres. I was running towards the ball. I knew where it was. It was all organised.
It was all organised, pre-organised. That's it. So
I actually said to Chris Allen,
Yep.
They had a kid come on. He was tall and strong, big young man. And I said to Chris, this is what's going to happen here. He goes, this kid's going to bowl a short one. You're going to either snick it through the slips or over the slips, and we're going to get the win.
And it happened.
First ball.
Conor McGregor style.
Unbelievable.
There you
go. Called it.
Yeah, right. I've got.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, right. As he's wearing a medal, he didn't even win.
No, I've got that many videos of you throughout the day. Like I can't even put them all together.
Yeah, it'd be an
I'm going to put
episode.
them on here, but we'd be out of.
You got to sign. There's only a certain amount of.
There's one there of you putting yourself going through Facebook and putting yourself on there as your profile picture.
Yeah, wouldn't you?
You've got your the one holding the stump like Warnie.
Yeah, the Shane Warne on the balcony.
There's also one of you.
I haven't seen that one yet, but I'll put it forward.
There was one of you going through your celebration out in the middle.
That was a good one. If people want to know, you've got to tell them. Well, they asked. They said, listen, can you talk us through the
rumours are
3-stage celebration?
The rumours are no one asked.
No, they did. They did. They made me. I was going to do it from the other end. They go, no, you did it from that end. You need to go back, and I did it. Got to give the people what they want, James.
And there's been a few rumours that you might be winding up, hanging up the boots.
Yeah, no, it's true. True.
It's done.
Why would I want to finish on anything but captain in a premiership?
Well, I guess
probably the best way.
You do also have the Fig Jam all sewn up for next year as well. So
maybe.
Come back.
You may.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Back to back. You're looking for back to back.
Go on and say to me, I'm probably the favourite for next year.
Solely based on probably being 10 beers down before the end of the game. So you're going to let us all know how good you were?
We've got this weekend to discuss.
That's true. Yeah. I remember when Bolts first got here, and he said to me, I was on the fence, and he had a game off or whatever, and he come up to me and he goes, I'm not too bad, am I, Sauce? And he goes, imagine how good I was when I was your age. I was like, Who's this bloke?
Jeez. That's pretty confident.
Yeah, so that can go in you. If we had Fig Jam back in the day, I reckon he gets it.
No,
So,
we might have some roaming Fred.
So I reckon,
that's good.
I reckon you will play a couple of games next year.
No, I'm not.
I reckon you
no,
will.
he's done. He's playing golf, mate.
But we were talking about before that your run-up started about this long, and then it's got down to just a 1 or 2 steps.
Yeah, no, it's starting to get hot. I mean, the old ticket went, no, just calm down.
Can't, you couldn't mean any more.
And when I slowed it down, it actually did more. It did more. So it's
that longer to get down the other end.
Just cut jags.
Everything you're saying now goes on to next
But
year.
I said I've got proof of it all now because it's all on Dropbox, and people can see what I did. It's on Dropbox.
Apparently,
Fantastic.
it's got deleted or something.
No.
But so you didn't, the last few weeks you haven't been bowling many overs.
No.
But you just thought, well,
This is my time.
this is my time.
No,
That's what I heard happened. Like,
Yeah,
I heard you got him in a
it
huddle.
sounds romantic, but
Yeah.
the truth is that I was told I had to bowl by my teammates. Said, no, it's grand final, you got to bowl. And they all asked me, you bowl? And I said, yeah, I'll have a bowl.
Well, I'm saying here, you're saying that you would have got the five. I reckon Toby's
Toby
on the way
bowled.
for the fifer, and then you just stopped him.
Toby bowls.
Oh, he's only
just
allowed
like
bowl
me.
14?
Really good. He's taking, Toby's taking 29. No, this is serious. Toby bowls nice outswingers, puts in good areas. Took 29 wickets for the year, including the finals.
Yep.
He was clearly the best bowler in the competition.
We know that. He's our boy.
Yeah.
We got him right
He's
now.
my boy, mate.
No, he's our boy. He's our man now.
But really great for him. Owen Chalkley a bit unlucky.
Yep. Jaden Ribeiro.
Jaden, he is
fantastic.
superstar. We all love him. He's such a great kid, and he's pretty tough out there too. He copped a bit of a lip out there from the opposition. So
Well, his last 4 weeks has been outstanding.
yeah,
Him and Chrissy, you always see them win the runs and the wickets, and that's pretty much the same.
Yeah.
Except for yourself, you've just jumped in on grand
well,
final.
we're here to win grannies, mate.
I understand
We're not here to big runners up.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Is that out there?
We'll get to that. Really.
We're live.
we're like it. Hey, this is my time.
Is this Fred's time out here?
There's Cole. Is that Cole? He pissed again. Cole's pissed again.
Well, dirty old carpet. Love the guy. He's great. No, it was really good. Fantastic. Kids bowled amazing. It was really, really a rewarding year. Really.
Well, we're just talking about that with Sudsy regarding the difference from this year to last year. With last year, just trying to fill the 4s, to this year having 13 players and actually having to drop people in the 5ths and not actually calling people to say, hey, can you play a game of cricket? That would have been, a much more rewarding year for you to actually develop kids instead of just having a ring in.
Nothing beats a winning culture. Winning culture is everything. Everyone says it's about enjoying yourself. No, you want to win.
Yeah.
If you're going to waste your Saturday, you might as well bloody try and win a game of cricket. So, but no, the talent that's coming through, we were talking about it the other night. There's so much talent within this club. Underage talent. You have Jaden Ribeiro, Josh Wilkins, Owen Chalkley is just starting to come. Hammer, Lucas Hamilton. He's increased his pace this year by at least 2 or 3 yards. And Josh Wilkins is probably a better bat right now than when he's a bowler, and he's still a gun. Absolute gun. So there's good times. Even Donga, he might get better next year, but I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure.
Hopefully, Donga's hanging him up as well.
There's a rumour, but I think
He can't hang him up. He's done a fantastic job.
Premiership coach.
Premiership coach, player.
Won his first senior grand final too.
Jump behind the bar, helps out.
Donga's a great club.
He's not going anywhere. I actually made him take Monday off. So
he said that.
I forced him to.
He said that.
He'd been hard to work. Well, look at him.
He said,
and this one now. So
this was about Nath. That call was about Nath because he didn't want people thinking that Nath was a bad boss by making him work on Monday. So Nath made him take it off. He said,
We should probably go through as well. Just thank all the blokes, Cole, Dozzy, Fred, all these guys that have do it year in, year out, always in the canteen and making sound, doing the dinners again. And when you talk about what it's all about, those are the blokes, you guys that make the sort of club that are still there, and blokes wouldn't be able to come and have a meal and wouldn't be able to come and get a drink and all this sort of stuff.
It's quite incredible. Burnsy lives at Cranbourne North and he still comes
he's coming
twice a week.
Yep.
Oh, it's crazy. It's not many clubs have all these sorts of people.
How many clubs do you rock up to that don't even have a canteen open for you?
Yeah, how many games you go to and they don't even put on tea on a Sunday afternoon up in Mombok?
No, it's
good dig.
So we definitely thank all the guys, and we all appreciate what they do and everyone.
It's good.
Yeah,
we could always do with more volunteers. I'll spend a lot more time helping out in the background and supporting you guys. It's going to be good. Looking forward to the future. It's really, really positive.
Yeah, I think Pimmy was saying he might come and work in the canteen all next year.
And our sponsors and stuff like that as well, especially Benny Thomas jumping on board the first one this year and on the back of the shirts at Ray White.
Yeah.
So, we've got to thank all them as well.
Yeah, Noel and the team in Amalfi, they've been great.
As well. Yep.
We've had pizzas the last 3 or 4 weeks. This
I think we're all a little bit heavier from it.
A little bit rounder, but no, it's always good to have local community support and partnership. So we'll be looking to grow that next year as well. So sponsor, you want to be part of it?
Yeah, my goodness.
We'll buy your product and we'll give you a plug on the channel and we'll go from there.
Yeah, well, it looks good.
Yeah.
Well, you got anything else, Fred, or before we wind you up?
No, look, you guys have been great. It's I think people know you now. I'm not doing the first 10 or 12 episodes. They know who's that little bloke on the
they should have just gone back and had a look on the boards around here and
I think they know you now, which is great. It's fantastic. It's going to make good for next year. If there is a channel next year, I hope you guys go.
Yeah, we'll go.
I feel a little bit like Sachin Tendulkar now. I can't even drive my car during the day. I've got to wait till 4 o'clock in the morning.
Hang on.
Just put that one down.
There you go. Look at that. It's been good. This year's been so good. It's so good to be winning cricket again. It's last year was a tough year for the club. We had to work really hard to remain in this competition to start with, and then Nate here doing a massive amount of work trying to get the band back together, and he was pretty successful. And this is what this weekend's all about. All the hard work Nate's done, all the pre-season work they've done. Some of these guys have been going for 9 months to this day. Yeah. And, that's what they've worked hard for. And I think they all deserve it. And I think the club deserves it. I think FTGDCA competition deserves us to be back in the top grade again. Yep. We're one of the best facilities in the league. And it's always good to have someone, south of Ferntree Gully Road, I think, to be in Division 1. There's only 2. There needs to be another one. So that should be us, hopefully. Yep. Good times ahead.
Hopefully we can get it done on the weekend and see if we can beat last Sunday's celebrations.
I don't know. It's going to be on Friday. I want to see a painted Nate celebration because he's a bit. I got some of my inspiration of my celebrations from Nate. I mean, like I've seen him get like a number 11 out and do a cartwheel and double fist, every triple chainsaw.
100%. Every wicket counts. Like sometimes the number 11 rolls the wrists and gives away an easy wicket, but hey, sometimes they don't. So
getting the cheapies, nothing wrong with cheapies.
Every wicket counts. Every wicket.
Even at the start, a few times during the year, Nate's get a couple of early ones, and the amount of effort he puts into the celebration, things can pass out.
I'm worried he's
going to be able to bowl anymore.
I'm worried he's going to do a calf or a hamstring. He's that old, might pop on the way down. So.
The last one I actually couldn't go any further, so you see me drop to one knee.
So it's contagious. The celebrations, it's contagious.
Oh no, we'll be celebrating every wicket off that day. It's not that much.
Yeah, that's good. I hope you do. I hope you guys deserve to be where you are, and hopefully we can just tick that last box and get us back into normal range. That'd be great. Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks, Big Jam.
It's fitting that you won your own award.
It doesn't make any sense to.
Well, you definitely made sure you passed everyone by a mile. So.
Yeah, that's good. And that you need to hand that back.
Mate, this is I find him because it's outrageous it's outrageous.
It's actually bad luck. It could be bad luck.
No,
I've got heaps of medals.
No such thing as bad luck. Come on.
All right, thanks for coming on. Fred.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Thanks, mate. Good.
All right, that was good to have old Fig Jam on there.
Oh, incredible! I can't believe how hard he come home with a wet sail there. Like, he made sure he won his own award.
Yeah, sound control.
Which is, he probably already had it wrapped up when we actually go through everything.
Yeah, just had a
But,
few.
no, well done on your 100, Fred.
Now fines. Get into them quickly. Fred, it's a $50 fine for all his celebrations, and he's watching his own highlights. And,
And he also got a fine for being himself.
Yeah.
So
and for winning the
that's-
Fig Jam Award.
Yeah, so I think he's up to $50.
I think Nosy got one as well. Got his turned 18. Got his licence today.
Well done, Nosy.
What's he done there?
Yeah, he's driven his mum's car down and left her lights on through the whole of training, and then had to get the RCV here.
The flat battery.
Tried it. So,
Not a good start.
well done, Nose. So Leroy for not celebrating at all.
On the flag.
Literally gave him the day off. I rostered him off.
Yeah.
And he rostered himself back on. All right, well done, mate. So he gets a fine. You get a fine
Awful.
for accepting the medal and then wearing it non-stop for the last 4 days.
When Cooper came back, Cooper came back to the club, and
absolutely
he said if it wasn't for you, averaging
Outrageous.
200 in a couple of games you played, you probably wouldn't have made finals. So,
This is absolutely outrageous.
and
So
then he presented it to me, and I couldn't say no.
you're got a $60 fine. So who else do we have here? We can roll through it. What do you got?
Oh,
I've just rolled off a fair few, haven't I?
yeah, I think we've. There's probably that many. I can't remember them from Sunday night.
I know why you can't remember it from Sunday night.
That's all right. Oh, that's pretty good.
That's funny. Actually, up the top, Huddy got a new.
Oh yeah, Huddy. What did he do?
He's actually got a new T-shirt for the weekend. He's got himself an Eildon Park red T-shirt with his name on the back.
Oh, nice.
And he's pretty excited about it too. So he told me he loves it. He loves it as his word. So
I look forward to that.
yeah, he's up for it. So that's about it. And Collie, I actually asked Collie. I said, "Oh, Collie, would you be able to make us a shirt for Huddy?" The service. It was on my doorstep the next day. I was like, "Thank you,
Nice work.
legend. Thanks, Collie."
And then, so we've actually got the cricket trips all happening now.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, so 12th to 15th, just those dates, because in Britain we were going to go the 5th, I think it was, and then Fred just ruined those plans. But 12th to the 15th, I'll get the flights up. We've sort of been waiting a little bit because we think we get an extra few people after Sunday might be coming, but yeah, we're gonna go stay at Gilligan's. It looks like we're just gonna go to a hotel now because I think I'm not really interested in staying in.
They don't have an Instagram page, so nobody look at it.
They have a 60 person dorm with we can all stay in. But
That's fantastic.
we might just get a hotel and at least you get a decent bed, and then we can just stay at Gilligan's and go home.
Yeah.
Gilligan's.
There was big rumours that this was not booked at all.
No, it was booked, and we had to cancel because Fred changed the dates. But flights are ready to go. I'll put the flight details up and get some. Might do another poll.
What's your kitty?
Well, I'll have to work that out, but it's been going down pretty quickly.
Well, at least you had a kitty to go down this year. So.
At least I didn't have to use my own money the whole year. Well, it was my own money the whole year, actually.
Yeah, it was. So it's pretty much your cricket trip.
But we'll get some details up about that. We'll get another poll going, see who's coming, because it might have gone up by a few after the flags on the weekend. So
Yeah, or it might have gone down a few. Their pockets might be a bit more empty.
yeah, might not have as much leeway with the missus either after celebrations, but see how we go. But
Hang on a minute, you've been having a go at all the guys that can't come this year. Was that directed at other people, or was that yourself?
Not me. I'm a bloody free spirit, mate. Do whatever I want. No leash over here.
Brilliant.
But yeah, it's probably time to wind it up. It's good luck on the weekend, and hopefully we can bring it home. And
Have you got a multi?
no, I haven't done one. So
haven't done one?
I'm just putting myself 100 into Zachy if Pfeiffer.
Oh, that's fantastic. What are you paying? What's you paying?
$2.
$2. There you go. There you go. I like it.
But thanks for watching, and we'll speak to you. Maybe have a jumping episode next week.
Yeah, maybe. So,
See you later.
thank you.